G'day and welcome back to Duckzorly Gaming and our Let's Play series on Sosnovka Not Extreme, a map by our wonderful friend Johnny Vee. Okay, so we are in autumn. We are in day one of autumn. No, we're in mid-autumn. I can't remember where we're up to. Anyway, we are, mid-autumn. And we are progressing through. We did the last day or two off camera. Was basically just a little bit of production work and stuff like that while we were waiting for our harvest to come in. But the interesting news is we did try to do our double cropping. Now, I am quite pleased to advise that that has actually worked as we sort of hoped it would. So, fields 1 and field 10, which have, I think it was canola. Did we put canola in? Canola is actually ready to harvest as well. So at the same time as that coming into harvest, so too did our sugar beets. So we now have some harvesting to do, as well as doing some other prep work. Now our grass is all coming back as well, so we're going to get some grass work done. A little bit differently this time. So with all the grass we cut in this next transition, so through autumn, we're going to do silage pit work. And more specifically, I'm going to set up and use a courseplay course to look after the silage pit, just to sort of see how it goes and get my hand back into it. So anyway, without further ado, let's get on. We're going to harvest the beetroots first. I have my beetroot harvester. I have a tractor and an overloader and a semi-trailer with 2 trailers over here ready to go to offload. And then also up at field 1, I have again another truck with some tipper trailers. I have a combine harvester up there, and I also have a tractor with an overloader. I bought a new tractor and an overloader up there ready to go. Also, in relation to money, we have sold off a bit of our silage into our BGA, so we've made some money that way. So we're now up to $1.8 million, and because we've made a fair bit of money, what I'm looking at doing is I'm going to look at buying field 6. Now, at the moment, I think we're still a bit short. Yeah, 2.4 million for field 6. So once we get another $600,000, we'll purchase that field. So that may not be till after winter, but we're getting a lot closer to it now. I mean, we could also buy 5 and 3 and 8, which is another option, but I think we'll just see how we go. All right. So let's head into it. So let's go and find our beetroot harvester, get him set up on a course, and we'll do the same with our combine harvester, get both of them up and running, and then we'll manually offload and all that sort of stuff. So let's get this guy all ready to go. So we've got to put the header on and then set up a course, and then we'll head on up and get our harvester. Now the combine harvester, we actually traded in our class. Reason being, it was one of my modded ones, and as you would know from my my videos, we're sort of going away from the modded equipment that has the very large quantities or large capacities. So that's what we've done. We've gotten rid of that, and we've just got the stock New Holland combine from the in-game mod hub, and that's what we're going to use going forward. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to set up our course. Now we will set up the course this time, so we're going to select field 4. We're going to do, I just want to see what the narrow field will actually do for this. Go generate field course, and we'll just see what it's going to do for us. Okay, just ups and downs, which is fine. That's what we wanted to do basically, even though it's offset from the actual field. We'll go okay. Let's have a look and see. Yep, that looks okay. So we are going to make sure we've got stop during unloading. We're going to deactivate that initially until we go past the truck here. We are going to save the course. So F for beet harvest, because I think we'll put sugar beets back in this field after we've finished as well. After winter, that is. Now we will, that's it, drive course. He's going to unfold. Holds his header, starts up, and hopefully he should head off nice and smoothly. There he goes. Alright, now he's gone past, we'll reactivate that. And there we go. So he's off and running. Alright, so let's go and find our combine now. Alright, so we'll enter that. Alright, so yeah, we just got the CR1090. Nice little combine. This is basically what I used initially when I first started playing FS17 all the time. I did love the look of this combine. And heading back and using it again. Now I went the long way around then. Alright. So now we'll fold up the header. We'll come over here and get in a position ready to go. So we're going to start just by heading down like that, and then we'll come back, we'll set up our course. So again, whoops, make sure we're in the right mode. Field 1, we're going to go around, we're going to do 3 headland passes on this one. That will suffice. Smooth, that's okay. Generate field course. And there he goes. Press OK. Okay, now we'll set him off. We're going to make sure he's got set for activated, stop during unloading, and away he goes. Alright, so now we've got them, our sugar beet harvester and our combine harvester off and running. Our sugar beet harvester is already at 66%, so we have to go and empty him. Here is our Stara kit. So we've got the ST Max 160 tractor and the Reebok Ninja 33,000 to use for our arable crops, which he's going to collect. So in the interim, we're going to head back down. We're going to grab our Xerion and we're going to empty off our beet harvester when he comes back down. Alright, here he comes. Oh, got a door open. So we'll be nice and busy again here for a little while we get our harvesting done. Lovely tractor, this class, it really is. One of the first things I'll be waiting for with Farming Simulator 19 will be someone to do a nice version of this. So offload. New Holland's still only at 22%, so he's okay. It's going to take a little bit longer. Let's move on out of the way. There he goes off to a sugar beet. Now, I did say when we did the sugar beets on this series earlier, I was a little bit surprised that I was able to harvest sugar beets in a wet weather condition, in the rain and wet crop condition. Reefy's pointed out to me that it's only really arable crops we have that problem, which I thank him very much. It just shows how much sugar beet harvesting I've actually done. I haven't done very much in that regard. So as we've got the trucks in the way apparently, so we'll just reverse him up out of the way. So he's off running again. Yeah, so thank you, Reefy, for pointing that out. So obviously it's just the fact that I wasn't so aware of the sugar beets not having that problem. And I'm assuming probably potatoes may well be the same then, but we'll find out at some point later on. All right, what else we got going on? So we've got our production facility is flat out. If we head up here, we've got lots of trailers here full ready to go. So we've got 2 trailer loads of fuel ready to sell off. We've got a trailer load of solid fertilizer and one of liquid fertilizer ready to go. So what we've got to do is we've got to empty those off and sell those. So that will go some way into making us some money. So what we might do actually, while we're waiting for them to fill again, we might just grab the fuel, take it to the fuel station and see if we can sell it, because it's just down here. I think we can sell it just down here. We'll have to check. We haven't sold any fuel on this map yet, so always need to double check to make sure we're going to the right place, because 9 times out of 10 I will go to the wrong place to start with. So let's make sure we're right. Hope everyone is doing really well out there. Whoops, as we go too far. I hope everyone is doing well. I did note today that my good friend Jerry, otherwise known as Grizzly Bear Sims, is taking a bit of a break. He's had a lot of work issues, like as in busy with work, and then he's had his family come and stay, all that sort of stuff, and he's taking a general break, which is quite understandable. So how long? I can't actually recall him saying how long, but anyway, he is taking a bit of a break, and no doubt we'll welcome him back with open arms when he does return, which hopefully won't be too far away. Alright, I was going to check, wasn't I, before I came in here. Now let's have a look. Fuel. No, there's only the one place. And yes, it is the one over near the BGA. Alright. So we're going to have to go manoeuvre our way through the fuel station here. Our sugar beet harvester is almost full. Our combine harvester is at 70%, so we'll probably pass him. We're going to take the dirt track down past through with field 1. And we may well go past our combine as he's working his way through the field. He may not be that far up. Obviously right down the bottom end still. So I'm quite surprised actually. I didn't think we'd actually have this crop come in, but quite happy to be wrong. There he is, he's just coming into view there. But yeah, so that's a little bit extra money for us, which we won't say no to. Alright, we're going to go straight across through here. This old Mac, the B61, has a bit of trouble with this this size of load on it, but it's doing okay. We're just not going at 100 mile an hour as I go over to the other side of the road. It seems to be just this map. I seem to get a bit of extra play with the steering wheel, which I know is bizarre because it should be no different on any other map. But just seems to be like I'm not adjusting the steering wheel there at all, and it's just sort of flicking. Oh wait, this is the reason, or the cause as to why. Back a few episodes ago, I actually put one of the trucks into the river. So I don't know what it is. There's something a little bit weird going on. All right, we're going to go in through the no entry area. Oops, if I press accelerator, not the brake isn't coming through there. All right, so we'll make a little bit of money here too, hopefully. How much? We don't know. We'll just do it. So there's... Actually, I can't even remember how much I've got. The rear trailer is 140,000 litres, I think, or maybe 160,000 litres. No, it's not that much. Nowhere near that much. Oh, no, it's one of the Tank Tech trailers, so it's got nowhere near that much. Right, so we've just made $113,000 from that trailer of fuel. Now the second one, so we've got 75,000 litres. Let's see how much we're going to make from that. I'm assuming it's going to be about $60,000. I think it's a little bit less than $1 per litre, wasn't it? Certainly gets us a lot closer to buying our next field, which is good. Now both our New Holland and our sugar beet harvesters are full, waiting to be unloaded. This tank is a lot slower to unload. As you can see, we've now got in our long range forecast, we've got winter coming up, and you can see we're due some snow on the second day of winter. So that will keep us a little bit busy. And $61,000 from that load as well. That's very good. So we're now on the $2 million mark. This field over here to the right is one we're looking at buying. So field 6. So we'll see how we go. Yeah, this steering is really bizarre. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to go around this way, and then we're going to grab the star up and offload the combine. We go through the BGA. We have been using a shortcut through field 1 to come to the BGA. Now I don't know if it's grown over that again. Each cycle it tended to sort of... No, it hasn't grown over, which is good. So our path is still there. So we're going to use our path straight through the middle of the field. So right here. Being careful to take it any more than we already have. And then we'll go and unload the combine, and then we'll go down and do the sugar beet harvester as well. Okay. I'll leave his engine running, that's okay. Actually, the engine on the Stara was running too. Anyway. Alright, so let's head on over. Haven't used these very much, the Staras. I think I've used it in a couple of solo games offline, in a very limited capacity, but not a bad looking unit. Has a bit of get up and go as we're about to miss our turn. Well, I just thought if we're using the Reboke Ninja, we might as well use the tractor that sort of goes with it. So yeah, again, variety, a little bit of variety. And besides which, I didn't want to use my my customised overloader wagon because that's a little bit. It's all right for my grass work, but it's a little bit too big for this sort of stuff. All right. So offload him. So I should be able to get 2 loads from the combine. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the star straight over the other side of the field, because I think the next time we fill him up it'll be on the other side. Logic would suggest. So a little bit of prior preparation. Down to 5%. There we go, he's done. Let's put the cover back on again. Did exactly what we tried not to do, which is taking out a little bit more of the crop, but anyway, that's okay. Just a couple of bushels. Not even. Okay, so just going to park him down here at the side of the field. Like so. Show his engine off. Now we're going to go over and jump in our Xerion. Now where is he? He's up this side as well. That's okay. Now we'll offload into the tippers once we've loaded this load. Very quick load and unload from this beet harvester. Okay. So head on over now and offload it into the tippers. Do love this tractor with the knock-in tyres. Really do like it. That's even without the Duckzorly logo on the front end of it. I would tend to say this is definitely my my favourite vehicle in Farming Simulator 17, without a doubt. Okay, we'll offload into the rear trailer. Well, that's the plan. He's off again. And I think that's pretty much where we might leave it for this episode. We will come back pretty much straight on from this episode for the next one. Just so you can sort of see the work that goes into doing the harvesting. I think that's it's good to see, and doing all the overloading and stuff like that. So we'll leave it for this episode right here, and we'll come back very shortly thereafter this. We may get 1 or 2 loads done prior, but we'll see you back here very, very soon, back on Sosnovka Not Extreme. Please don't forget to press the like button or the dislike button to flush that blue, And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. We'd love to have you here with us, and we look forward to seeing you back here at Duckzorly Gaming sometime very, very soon. Thanks very much for watching. See you later. Bye.